Hello everyone, I am back with another video. In this video I will try to repair high-end interior car ambient adjustable RGB light. These lights are used in the cars to make the environment beautiful inside the car. Few visuals you are seeing on the screen. This is how this light looks inside the car. Unfortunately, this set stopped working properly. Actually, I get this from my very old friend. It was mounted inside of his car. And it stopped working almost immediately when the serviceman mounted these lights inside his car. So I will try to fix these lights. So remain with me until the end of this video and let's begin this process. Friends, before moving forward, I request you to subscribe to my channel. It will help this channel to continue its journey. On this channel, I show you content related to technology and solving people's problems related to technology. I also bring repairs of many things, which no one would tell you. So when you subscribe to this channel, it will help me to continue my work and bring you more videos on repairs, DIY crafting, technological problem solving, and many more. Now let's get back to this video. So as you can see, this ambient light has a circuit. 80% chance is that the problem must be in the circuit and the LED strips are fine. These are adjustable LED strips and these are very expensive. Now there are multiple reasons why this unit is not working properly. In which common reasons are power failure, faulty controller IC, loose connections and components burn out. I have checked all the aspects. In the end, I discovered that its my controller IC is faulty. This happens due to fluctuation of the power. So I will remove the controller from the circuit board. I will use a hot air gun to remove the controller IC. But when I use heat gun, it can damage the electrolytic capacitor, inductor, and plastic connectors. So first I will remove that from the circuit board to make things easy. Now friends, here I also mentioned much simpler solution. This circuit box can be available online. If you search high-end car interior adjustable ambient light controller circuit box on Google, you can buy this from Amazon and maybe other online stores. So you can simply buy and replace it with the faulty LED strip controller. Now there are two versions available online. One is small and cheap and the other one will be the same and as expensive. The choice is yours. But remember, you must buy the controller of the adjustable LED strip, not the regular LED strip. So friend, as you can see, I have removed the electrolytic capacitors, inductor, and power jack. Now I can use a hot air gun on this PCB. It is safe now to use a hot air gun on this PCB as there are no components that can be damaged by the heat gun. I also removed additional solder from the connections because it can short the complete PCB if we ignore this thing. So as you can see, I started removing the SMD components from the PCB. Friends, for hot air soldering, there is a soldering station. But I found this hot air gun. It cost me only $7 and it is doing work just fine. You can see this hot air gun is removing SMD components from the PCB. But as compared to the soldering station, this cost me 10 times less. This hot air gun cost me only $7, and if I buy a soldering station, that will cost me a minimum of $70 and a maximum of $300. I am removing SMD parts from the PCB. SMD parts include SMD controller IC, SMD resistors, capacitors, diodes, and also SMD Bluetooth chip. Now friends, here I want to tell you some important things. This is part 1 of repair. And I want to tell you that complete repair is not possible at this time, when I am editing this part 1 video. The reason is that, after this process of removing the SMD, I checked all the SMD components. So I am telling you this early in the video, that I found the controller IC is faulty. So I don't have that same controller IC. So that I replace it once and finish this work. I also found that IC in the local markets of my country. But this IC is not available in my country. So I then search in international stores. Then I find this in China. Now it is a complicated and lengthy process to bring that IC to my country and then to my workshop. This process will take time, money, and effort. I just want you to like, share, comment, and most importantly subscribe to my channel and videos. So this project and many other same projects can finish. Now you will see soon I will check the SMD components and then check the PCB print. Here I also wanted to tell you about PCB print. PCB print is the connection between the components on the PCB. You will see how I am checking PCB print. And soon after this process, I will start that process. Friends, checking PCB print is important. If PCB print is damaged from anywhere, then this also causes the device failure. PCB print can damage due to any component burn out and someone intentionally or by mistake scratch the PCB. So friends, as you can see I have done the hot air soldering. You can see I have removed many SMD components. But there are still some components left on the PCB. I left them there because they are power controller IC and components. And I have checked the power inside the PCB circuit and it was working. I am getting 5 volts at the LED side. So I have no doubt that those SMD components have any kind of issue. So you can see I have done the hot air soldering. Now I am going to check the PCB print first. At this time this PCB is very hot. We can't touch the PCB at this time. If we touch it will burn my skin. So let it cool down. Friend, I will use a multimeter to check the print of this PCB. I will set my multimeter on continuity. And put black probe on the ground of this PCB and check the different connections by touching the red probe on those connections. If my multimeter make a beep sound then that circuit will be fine. And by this method I will check all the possible circuits of this PCB. So you can see I have started the checking process of PCB print. At this time I am first identifying the path of the circuit. I will first check the data line. Friends, in any adjustable LED strip there are only 3 wires. 2 wires must be power wires, which you can easily identify with their color, red and black, and the third wire will be the data wire. There are many names of this wire like signal wire, PWM signal wire. All the LEDs on the strip are controlled only with this single green wire. Friends, even there are many thousands of LEDs on a single strip. All will be controlled with this single signal wire. And that green wire is directly connected with controller IC. So I am checking that path from the wire to the PWM signal pin of the controller IC. So friends, as soon as I get the controller IC, I will complete this repair. Now the controller IC, the only hurdle left to start this car ambient light once again. If anyone can help me with that, he will be welcome. Now guys, you see I am using a multimeter and checking its continuity. So after checking the continuity of the circuit, I came to know the PCB print was good. There was no fault except the faulty controller IC. So whenever I get that IC, I will put that IC in this circuit and this complete ambient light will start working. As it works in actual. So this is end of this part. And I hope I will see you soon in the next part of this repair. Now I will say you subscribe this channel, like and share this video, and I will see you soon. And yeah, thanks for watching.